Hey guys, it's Summer and I'm back with another video. This one is all about eye brushes. So 2 weeks ago I did a video on face brushes and I'm going to tell you all about eye brushes, eyeshadow brushes today, and explain how to use them, where to use them, and what kind I have. So the first brush that I go in with on a daily basis is my smudge brush. It also could be called a pencil brush or just any domed brush that's really tiny. And this I use on my brow bone. So I just go in and highlight that area with this brush. That's all I use it for, just to highlight right under the brow bone. And then on the other side of this brush is just an eyeliner brush where I can smudge pencil eyeliner or use it for gel eyeliner. These brushes aren't in Sephora anymore, but I'm sure they still have some similar kind of brushes. The next brush I go in with is my blender brush, and this is for the transition color. So I just go into the crease right here and blend everything out with a transition color so that it's easier to blend out all the darker colors at the end of doing your eyeshadow. This one is a crease blender and it's by Crown Brushes. You can get this as a set on crownbrushes.com, I believe, and it should be linked below. The next brushes I go in with are my eyeshadow brushes. These are just regular shadow brushes for your lid. So I have 3 different kinds and they range on like fluffiness and density. The first one is this one. I believe this is Sigma. It's like a Disney collection for these brushes. This one's Beauty and the Beast, I believe, and it's really fluffy. This is just if you want to put a light layer of powder all over your eye and not make it too pigmented or not make it too dark. So if you're using a darker color but you don't want it to be like bam black eye, then you want to use this. The next one is the Chisel Shadow Brush by Crown Brushes. This also comes in the set, and this is more dense. I use this every day basically. It's just for an everyday eyeshadow look. It puts the perfect amount of shadow on, puts the perfect amount of pigment on, and yeah, that's all I could say about it. Just all over the lid, perfect eyeshadow brush. And it's not too dense and it's not too fluffy. The next eyeshadow brush that I have is my Sephora one that I've had for ages and ages, like probably 10 years. This one is way more dense and it's just a shadow brush from Sephora. Again, they don't have this collection anymore, but any shadow brush that's dense from Sephora or from any other brand is gonna work just as well. This is to pack on more pigment and pack on more shadow for more dramatic looks. You can also use this brush wet and put it into foiled eyeshadows or just a regular eyeshadow to make it more pigmented as a wet pigment. And then the other side of this is also a smudge brush, and it's just a smaller version of the shadow brush, if you can see that. And I just go in and smudge eyeliner with this also. The next brush I go in with is a crease brush for my outer V right here, and this one is more dense and skinnier for a more precise application. If you can see it right there, it's just a Sephora crease brush, and this is the same collection as the other ones I have. Had it for like 10 years, not there anymore, but any crease brush that's skinny and dense works just as well. And this just goes on the outer corner like this and blends out the whole look. I also use this to go under my lash line to smoke out the bottom line and just make a more dramatic look. I do that every day anyways because I just like my eyeshadow like that, but you don't have to do that. Just do the outer V and blend everything together. This is what that's for. And then on the other side is another eyeliner brush, and again, just smudge eyeliner with it. Or I use this one, since it's flat, to tight line my eyes. So I'll take a little bit of black and just go underneath my lashes and tight line like this. The last brush I use on my eyes is this brush. Again, I think this is Sigma Beauty. I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that. But I do know it's the Beauty and the Beast line from Some Brush Company. Not sure, I got it for free in a gift bag that I got somewhere. But this one is just another dome brush, but it's fluffier. And I use this when I'm doing a supernatural look, and I'll go in with just a little bit of highlight and put it literally just right there. Not all over the brow bone like the other one, but just in the middle right here. And then I'll also go in on my inner corner like I did today and just put highlighter in there. I cannot speak, I don't know why. And then also I use this on my Cupid's bow. So I take the highlighter that I used all over my face and I go in and just put it on the top of my Cupid's bow and then down the little arches that I'm not sure what they're called. The last brush for this video is an eyebrow brush. Eyebrows are really important when you're doing a dramatic look, and to me they're just important for everyday looks because it brings the whole look together. It doesn't look messy, it looks clean cut. And so this one is Anastasia and it's for the dip brow. You can use it for powder also. It's the number 12 brush, I believe. It's just a really dense angled brush on one end, and then on the other end it's just a spoolie. So this is to drag all the color through your eyebrows and shape your eyebrows how you want it. Thank you for watching my video. I hope that you found something informative, and I hope you go find some great eyeshadow brushes to make your look amazing. So thumbs up the video, subscribe down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!